Hey guys, how have you been? Today I want to share my impressions on the latest chapter of the popular Girls Frontline series. Neurocloud is now available for Android and iOS, and it did not disappoint, offering one of the best hero collector RPG experiences of the year. Obviously, it's impossible to disassociate the awfully cute selection of waifus from the overall enjoyment, as these characters, known as dolls, are the highlight of the game, coupled with some engaging real-time strategy and auto chess gameplay. If you're a fan of the genre, the link to play this game on PC using BlueStacks is available in the video description. So Neurocloud may have a lot of eye candy for you to enjoy, but it's far from a shallow game. In fact, it features a wide range of systems that'll make you think twice about the concept behind the term auto chess. With active and passive functions, tactical skills, and more depth than you could ever expect at first, this is a game that'll keep you busy for many weeks, maybe even months. You can play it on mobile as it's intended to, but if you want to play with more comfort, you can use an Android emulator on PC such as BlueStacks. There are several advantages to using an emulator, one of them being the bigger screen that allows you to enjoy the game and its fantastic artwork and skill animations to its fullest. But you can also choose the highest graphics settings without fear of draining your phone battery in the blink of an eye. Playing with the mouse is always a plus, and you can customize the game's controls in so many ways thanks to the advanced editor. In this case, I found the mouse to be very intuitive, so there was no need to customize anything, but for other games, BlueStacks even comes with tailored controls for each one. Finally, we confirmed that Neurocloud was incredibly smooth in a computer that's over 5 years old, so you don't have to worry about high requirements. If your phone isn't up to scratch, playing on PC is a great alternative. Obviously, you can switch between running the game in BlueStacks on PC or on mobile phone because the convenient account binding allows you to carry your progress no matter the platform. You can check more info on BlueStacks in the video description. But back to Neurocloud, which, as you might have already guessed, is a terrific example of how to make an engaging hero collector game. On the surface, it looks like your classic game with great live 2D artwork used in static screens and animations, with chibi 3D characters for the combat sequences. The atmosphere is a very stylish sci-fi, which makes for a nice change from the array of fantasy-themed RPGs, with an aesthetically pleasing UI that somewhat reminded me of Arknights and, in a different genre, Punishing Grey Raven. As for the gameplay, you don't need to be a tactical master to enjoy Neurocloud, but you must pay attention to the way that things work. In auto chess, learning about the abilities and movement of each piece, doll, is crucial for your performance in combat. The initial placement in the board is more important than it seems, since they'll start their actions as soon as the battle begins. You don't have direct control over them, but there are several ways to influence their behavior. Obviously, some unit combinations may seem overpowered in PvP, because it's mostly about summons and getting the high-tier dolls that'll make for a strong team. Dolls come in 6 classes: Recover, Attacker, Control, Tank, Supporter, and Assassin. It's getting the balance right that'll make your team a force to be reckoned with, both during the main story and against other players. Picking a powerful support unit from other players is a great option to get an advantage while your units are still somewhat weak. Functions are one of your options as the professor and leader of the dolls. Available in active and passive variations, these add an impressive range of tactical options to change the course of battle. Flexible or offensive, the active skills allow you to approach the battle under different circumstances, choosing from teleportation and stuns to focus fire and AoE damage. You must activate these skills when you have enough action points, contrary to passive skills that act as cards and gift your dolls with effects of all types, and you can accumulate about a dozen per stage by going through the function libraries available. These function cards act as the roguelite aspect of the game, providing you with choices to buff, add multipliers, and sell the cards you don't want through a single stage composed of several nods. If you fail, starting again and making other choices could be the recipe for success. With so many game modes to choose from, you'll have your hands full for sure. However, a little bit of base building and even the doll's dormitory is also part of the adventure. You can build and upgrade structures, additional means for resources that you need to level up your dolls. In the dormitory, you get to add new rooms and place your dolls in these living quarters decorating the place and watching their fun interactions in this very cute chibi style. Neurocloud is an in-depth and engaging game, and thankfully it does justice to the franchise. There's so much to see and do if you don't mind a bit of resource grinding, as these games always have. However, you'll get plenty of bang for your buck, so to speak, because the game is free to play and better enjoyed in BlueStacks, as I've said before. Have fun!